Cozy Nation, Sanbonani, I have some breaking news about Kaizer Chiefs, and also there's certain something that is quite interesting, which I feel like we're gonna leave this one for the last because it's definitely interesting, Buffet too. And some teams are not gonna be happy about this, but as something that might be introduced, and it's going to be a bit different in terms of the rules when it comes to our football in general. But anyways, before we get there, please do make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, don't forget to click the bell notification. And some of you who do not see my videos, because yesterday I was at this event and someone came to me, he told me, Veto QP, I no longer see your videos. I don't know what's happening. I believe it has to do with YouTube. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but hopefully some of you guys who do have my link, please do make sure that you share it with anyone that you know that follows football trends with QP. So with that being out of the way, speaking in terms of the football side of things, well, I can safely say that Kaizer Chiefs have decided to move their last game of the season, which will be playing against FNE, Ichipa United. It was supposed to be played at FNB Stadium, but now the venue has been changed. The reason for that, it's not clear, guys. Kaizer Chiefs did not give us any clear reason as to why they decided to move, the date of that game. But it has been moved, not the date, the venue of the game. It has been moved from FNB to Moses Mabhida Stadium. Reasons why, I honestly don't know, but it's going to be the last game. Maybe there's something that is going to happen on that day at FNB Stadium. I don't know. Moving on, also the ticket or the match ticket for the game against Imamelodi Sundowns, they've been sold out. They've been sold out perfect. I know it's their home ground, but definitely being sold out or being in sold out affair, it shows you how people or fans are anticipating this game. We'll be playing May 6 on this Wednesday, so day after tomorrow. So with that being said, Buffet 2, moving on. Currently, there's something that is happening behind the scenes in terms of PSL actually coming from, the Three Wise Men. If you are Three Wise Men or you do listen to them, Lapano Metro FM, then definitely you might know of what I'm going to talk about here. But that is something. So remember, we had an incident, Bonile Begliwa Lapana, especially on the Soweto Derby, the second one, before the game started. So there's certain rules that have been introduced. If there are people fighting, they can be given, as long as they're in the pitch or in the field of play, they can be given a red card. Whether it doesn't matter, as long as those people are there and they're officials and wearing, or representing their clubs respectively. So with that being said, Victor Hlongwane Davik has said he sent something to let me check, confirm the word, EIFAB. I don't know the full meaning, but definitely he sent something and he asked Uti, we do have a problem, especially in South African football. There's a lot of chemical engineering or moti, those kind of things. With that being said, he has sent something to them, and by the looks of things, of how he's speaking, it looks like FIFA is going to introduce something to make sure that the rules are being followed in terms of this black smearing stuff, moti and all of that. So I know guys, to some it might not be good news, but it's definitely good news to some of us, because we know at certain clubs called this thing, and they've even complained about the pitch being damaged just because of immunity. So this is what Otavik is saying.
June, the first one is when a player speaks and closes his mouth, it's a red card because of those racial remarks that players are doing. And then when you leave the field of play, like what Senegal did when they played the cup final, now when you leave the field of play without permission, now you're going to get a red card. And that prompted me to even write to IFAB. I wrote to IFAB on the muti or the black magic that is sprayed. So because everyone is allowed to write, so I put my proposal to say everyone who spear muti or black magic on the field of play must be sent off. So I'm waiting for. So when that law is changed, you must just know it come from the three wise men, because
So,
I
Nana,
wrote. Yeah.
you're saying prior to the match, during the warm-ups, at any point, there should not be any sort of
Smearing of
chemical engineering happening.
Definitely, because it creates confrontation. People are fighting. So I've sent the video to say, FIFA, IFAB, look at it. And then when IFAB decide, because they've made a ruling that during pitch inspection, if you fight, you can get a red card.
But guys don't do it candidly. They don't just, do it. They've got a water bottle, then they just spray the water.
Some even salt, because you remember I'm a referee. I've seen salt, and even Polokwane Stadium complain about salt, the grass being killed because of too much salt. So if you are fine to be doing something like that, I wrote, if FIFA or if IFAB approves, you must just know that it came from the three wise men.
Well, Bafetu, that was Otavik. And then last but not least, Bafetu, we do have some update in terms of, Fernando, the Cruz. I know, guys, we've spoken about this guy for the longest time. Got what those links and all those things. When it comes to him, probably joining our club. Remember, even Mickey Jr. said there was a call he received from a big club. And I don't know if it was Africa or he said PSL, something that has to do with, South African football. And then there was a lot of speculation in terms of saying that Kaizer Chiefs are the ones who have contacted him. And then he doesn't want to join the club because there's those two co-coaches who he feels like betrayed the coach and all those kind of things. So currently, there's quite an interest, which is quite interesting to me. So rumors out there currently, Bafetu, they are pointing at a team that is currently playing in the PSL. This team is looking to sign Fernando the Cruz. So I don't know if I don't know if he's definitely going to agree. He's not going to agree. I don't even know if this is accurate or it's true or kanganane. But one thing I know, Tiwa Uchipa Bengesi, obviously from Chipa United, have decided to offer this guy a contract. Tiwa, they want him to coach Chipa United. For me, I find it very hard to believe, but it's out there. They're speaking about it. So yeah, I will let you know. I will let you know, guys, if there's any truth to it. But yeah, that is what is currently happening. So I don't think this coach is coming to Kaizer Chiefs. But despite that, we've spoken about Coach Petrus Cateron, who's currently a free agent. We've spoken about Fernando de Cruz. We've spoken about Topo Coach Mangoba Mnitsu. We've spoken about Coach Benny McCarthy, Peter Musimani. You name all of those great coaches. Even Rolando Mkwena, at some point we've spoken about him, and I did confirm that the coach Rolando Mkwena, Kaizer Chiefs did have him on their shortlist. They were thinking of approaching him, but it was not something that happened, as according to the rumors, they did contact him to ask if he could want or would be interested in joining the club, which some of you criticized a lot and said no, definitely this coach will never join a club like Kaizer Chiefs because of this and that and that and that. So currently there's a lot Bafetu, but me, I'm just here to give you updates, and I believe that's all. We have come to the end of the video. I've given you all the updates I can for today. Hopefully I will be able to see you later on, Sasa, or maybe whatever, with some new updates. Please don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much for supporting Football Trends with OQB. Shout out to you guys. Peace and love. Kosi for life.